Top of the morning, Heathlands, and welcome to week 14 of Heathlands at Home's extended broadcast. And happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone. And this week, so far, we have had
Dancing to Heel with Wendy and Tai Chi with Annette.
Heathlands Quiz of the Week, and both Alan and Paul won.
Well done to both Alan and Paul.
Activity packs are being put together to be posted out tomorrow.
This is our spring special edition, as spring officially starts on the 20th of March.
Goodness, coming up today from Heathlands at Home.
On Facebook at 11 after us is Nick's first workout of the week.
Live lunch from 12 p.m. to 12:45.
And then cooking social with Jackie and the team.
They're making beef stew this week. Yum!
4 p.m. on Zoom, we have Heathlands Bingo Club with Spear for Mark.
Yes, the time has changed again from 4:30 to 4 p.m.
And it's on Zoom rather than Google Meet, just like Gaming Club last week.
You'll have the new link sent to you by email this morning.
Coming up right now, we have
a guest presenter with an activity to show you.
Today we have one of Helen's, but which one will it be?
Hello Heathlands at Home, it's Helen here again, and we're back this week with another origami instruction. So if you remember back right at the beginning of the year, just after New Year, we did these lovely little fox faces that we decorated with different expressions. So what I thought we'd do today is to do a slightly more complicated fox. So here, if the camera will focus for me. No. It's not going to. If I clear away the fox faces, maybe. Here, there we go, is a lovely little fox. Now I've done this in kind of an icy blue paper, so he's like an Arctic fox. But we'll also make him with this lovely fox red orange. So, to start off with, we using our standard origami paper, and the instructions will be in your activity book and the paper will be in your packs. If you're using traditional origami paper like me, you need to start with the wrong side showing up. So the first thing we're going to do is fold our paper in half diagonally. And we're going to do that both ways. So that's one way, and that's the second way. Try and be as accurate as you can, and as always, nice crisp creases. So, now that we've folded it diagonally both ways, what we're going to do is these points on the long edge we're going to bring to meet up at the top point here. So, we're going to fold that down like so. So that's one side and the other side. So I'll just show you that again. We've taken our furthest points and brought it up to meet the middle, like so. Okay, the next thing you need to do is to fold this in half, but you're going to do that back on itself so that these flaps are open. So if I show you from the wrong side, you see this is nice flat smooth piece of paper. We're folding it in half like that. So the next thing we need to do is we're going to take this point here and we're going to fold it back on ourselves. That's Eva running around upstairs. So we're going to fold that down, not quite halfway, just like so. So it's only the very top point there that we've folded back on itself, and you can see we've already got the two ears of our fox made. Now the next step is the most complicated bit. You're going to take the middle point here, so if I show you from the side, we've got 3 layers. The middle layer, we're going to take that and we're going to open it up. So you can see from the side we can open it here. We're going to open that and fold it down to meet our first fold for our ear. And as we fold that down, that forms our fox's face. So the last thing that we need to do, now that we've formed his 2 ears and his face, is to just fold back this point here to make his tail. So that's quite a lot of layers of paper, so you need to use quite a firm press. And there we have our cute little fox. And I'm just going to take a black felt tip and I'm going to colour in the end of the face to make a little nose, and then just do a couple of little arcs for eyes. And there we have our lovely little sweet sleepy foxes. I hope you've enjoyed this one, guys, and we will see you again soon. Bye.
So as you've seen this week, it's Helen Tuck making an origami fox.
Who we have next week?
I wonder. Anyway, still to come this week we have
Nick with his second Football Fanatics live social group, Thursday at 1:30.
the link will be sent out with a daily email on Thursday morning.
If you don't receive the daily email with links already and would like to, send us an email at hat@lbtuck.org.
Also to come this week,
On Thursday, the seated version of Dancing to Heal with Wendy.
Heathlands Book Club with Jeanette and Susan is on Thursday too.
On Friday, Nick's second exercise session of the week.
Also on Friday we have Heathlands live with Biff and Mark, plus Friday Arts live with Pui Lee.
This week is Pewley's last session, so join the Arts Live to find out what craft sensations she has for you.
Which brings us to our main event, our Heathlands at Home broadcast.
The highlight of our week.
We have another brilliant new book to read to you.
And today is A Squash and a Squeeze. Up and a... A little old lady lived all by herself, with a table and chairs and a jug on the shelf. A wise old man heard her grumble and grouse. "There's not enough room in my house. Wise old man, won't you help me, please? My house is a squash and a squeeze." "Take in your hen," said the wise old man. "Take in my hen? What a curious plan." Well, the hen laid an egg on the fireside rug and flapped round the kitchen, knocking over the jug. The little old lady cried, What shall I do? It was pokey for one, and it's tiny for two. My nose has a tickle, and there's no room to sneeze. My house is a squash and a squeeze. And she said, "Wise old man, won't you help me, please? My house is a squash and a squeeze." "Take in your goat," said the wise old man. "Take in my goat? What a curious plan." Well, the goat chewed... Sorry. Well, the goat chewed the curtains and trod on the egg. Then sat down to nibble the table egg. The little old lady cried, "Glory be, it was tiny for two, and it's titty for three." Then begs the goat, and the goat's got fleas. My house is a squash and a squeeze. And she said, "Wise old man, won't you help me please? My house is a squash and a squeeze." "Take in your pig," said the wise old man. "Take in my pig? What a curious plan." So she took in her pig, who kept chasing the hen and raiding the larder again and again. The little old lady cried, "Stop, I implore. It was titchy 3 and it's teeny for 4. Even the pig in the larder agrees. My house is a squash and a squeeze." And she said, "Wise old man, won't you help me please? My house is a squash and a squeeze." "Take in your cow," said the wise old man. "Take in my cow? What a curious plan." Well, the cow took one look and charged straight at the pig, then jumped on the table and tapped out a jig. The little old lady cried, "Heavens alive! It was teeny for 4 and it's weeny for 5. I'm tearing my hair out. I'm down on my knees. My house is a squash and a squeeze." And she said, "Wise old man, won't you help me please? My house is a squash and a squeeze." "Take them all out," said the wise old man, "but then I'll be back where I first began." So she opened the window, and out flew the hen. "That's better. At last I can sneeze again." She shooed out the goat, and she shooed out the pig. "My house is beginning to feel pretty big." She huffed and she puffed, and she pushed out the cow. "Just look at my house. It's enormous now." "Thank you, old man, for the work you have done. It was weeny for 5, it's gigantic for 1. There's no need to grumble, and there's no need to grouse. There's plenty of room in my house." And now she's full of frolics and fiddle-de-dees. It isn't a squash and it isn't a squeeze. Yes, she's full of frolics and fiddle-de-dees. It isn't a squash or a squeeze.
Excellent reading, Mark, as usual.
We are back again the same time next week with another awesome book to read you.
Have a great rest of the week. Stay safe and stay happy, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.
Bye.